Hello Miss Violet and everyone, my name is Ling Yinghui. This year I'm 12 years old. For today's video, we're going to be talking about school rules. So wherever you go, wherever you learn, or wherever you live in has rules. Like even at your community or maybe at your house have rules, right? Well, the rules could be really small, from no yelling or no noises, or like no garbaging, or it could be to big rules that could matters about your life. So these rules could be severely important because in an environment where everyone stays in and it's like a public environment, everyone needs to follow the rules so that it will be peaceful. So school is just like that. School has usually, if you guys live in a village, if you guys study in a village school like me, your school would have for maybe 200 to 300 students. But to big school, imagine how much would that be only for a grade. Yeah, only for a grade, and there's already like 200 students. So imagine for the whole school. That's a lot, right? Like it could come up to thousands. So that's why schools so need rules, because if they don't have rules, basically they would all come unorganized and they would come as like wild and not strictly being ordered. So that's why it needs rules that bad. So some really basic school rules could be from like noises, like lots of teachers, when they saw you like yelling or when they saw you running around the hallways, they for sure criticize you, right? Or like maybe tell you to stop doing that, because first it bothers people. Like imagine sitting in your classroom and doing your homework, when suddenly some bunch of kids runs around and yell like that, you won't be happy for sure. And also in some other circumstances, like maybe you're standing at the hallway when suddenly they ran over and touched you, which made you fall. So that is something really unsafe and also really annoying. Also, some other rules could be like no phones, because they're scared that kids will be like not bothered to focus on their lessons, but they rather focus on their phones. Or there could be situations like rules that are really normal, like you need to bring right with your schedule, like you need to bring the correct subjects, you need to bring the supplies, you need to wear the uniforms, you need to have a backpack or things like that. That are totally like the primary rules that every school would need. And it's not strict at all, but it would be bad if you don't do it, because yeah, it's like left out. And some other big rules would be like no cheating. Although this rule is really familiar to all students, I think it's really big, because if you guys cheat, yeah, it will affect your grades that bad. So that's why it's like really unsafe for you to cheat. Or there could also be other rules like no violence, no bullying, no pots, or no smoking. Or there could be rules that are super important, like keeping the school's property, or like respect to teachers and things like that. My school here, just a village school, not that much of students, about like 300 something, has lots of rules. Yeah, I mean lots of rules, because it's not strict, but it's to save the environment and to make sure that every kid is safe. So that's why schools ever have rules. So if you guys ever sit down and talk like, why are the teachers so strict? Then think back. Strict for who? They're not strict because they hate you, but they're strict because they want to ensure your safety. So that is all for today's video. Thank you for listening, and goodbye.